All right, welcome everybody to the webinar. It's so nice to see so many newbies on here. My name is Lizelle. I always say I'm a normal mom. What you see is what you get. I'm regular. I don't have a fancy CV. I was just someone that was looking for a way to earn an extra income, and I found a powerful way how a regular stay-at-home mom like me can make money online. And since I found that, I've been sharing it with a lot of people. You're going to hear some fantastic stories tonight about how normal people like us are making money online, and we are so excited to share this with you. So a little bit about me, because I want to say welcome. Okay, before I say welcome and before we get into it and we dive into it, well, let me just start sharing my screen. I want to share with you a little bit about me. Okay, so you know who you're talking to. Okay, but tonight is all about the fastest way you can earn online. And I'm literally serious when I'm saying this is the fastest way that you can get out of your financial stresses. Let me see quickly in the comments then. Is there anyone on here that you would love to have? You would love to change your life in the next 30 days. You would love to stop stressing about finances. You would love to launch an online business, know that there's something working for you online 24/7. You would love working smarter, not harder. Oh, yes, right? Yes. 19 months ago it's exactly where I was, right? I'm going to show you how we are building profitable online digital businesses from home. And the best thing about it is you do not need experience. You don't need to be some kind of guru. You don't need to be an influencer. You do not need to be perfect. This is what I loved about it. Because let me tell you, when I started my online business, I was so far from perfect. I'm still not perfect. I was depressed. I had financial issues. I couldn't even pay my children's school fees. I told you what you see is what you get, right? I'm all transparent about this, all how everything is. I do want to say though, this is not a quick rich scheme. Okay, this is not a button that you push and money just falls out. This is not a pyramid scheme. This is not winning the lotto. It just doesn't, it's nothing like that. It's a legitimate online business that you can have, right? From the comfort of your own home and work it around on your phone, around your life. This is what's made possible for us in the digital space. And it actually is all thanks to COVID, because when COVID happened, this is where online business started booming. Digital and affiliate marketing has been there. I don't know if you know about it. I had no clue what digital marketing was, but it's been there. It's just since COVID is that it's exploded because people were looking for ways to earn an income online, right? So this is me. Right. I don't know if you can anyone see that I look depressed here. I sometimes don't know if people can see it. But have you ever looked at a photo of yourself and you remember the feeling, what you felt in that photo? I was working around the clock in my beauty salon. I had my own beauty salon, which I started just in COVID. Left my corporate job because I was getting peanuts at that stage when COVID happened. I've always wanted to have my own business because I've always wanted to have that freedom that comes with a business, right? I wanted to have my own time. Before, when I became a mother, I wanted to be at home with them. I didn't want other people raising my kids. I wanted my kids growing up knowing me. But I soon realized it takes money to have that type of life. So what did I do? Like all of us, we go work harder, we juggle work, we do all these things, but we just never get ahead. I don't know about you, but I struggled most of my life just getting ahead. You would find a job, it will go for a while for a certain time, but you always reach a level where it's just not enough. Can I just get a yes in the comments if you agree with me? It just, you're struggling to get ahead because the truth is, expenses just keep on going up, but your salary necessarily doesn't necessarily go up, right? So when I was looking for a way to earn an extra income, I was in a very bad spot. I had to find something like immediately. I didn't have months to wait until I've learned something new. I didn't have money to go spend on a degree. I didn't have the luxury of finding ways on how to make money. I needed money and I needed it fast because I had to keep my kids in school. But what I didn't want to do was I didn't want to go recruit. I've been in network marketing. I did not like recruiting. Is there anyone? Put a one in the comments if you feel the same. You don't want to bother friends and family. You don't want to ask people to buy from you. You don't want to be that icky person that asks people that's in selling, right? That's something I don't want to do, right? Yep, corporate gets too much illness says they want more out of more from you, right? I also didn't have time. I was already working back to back in my beauty salon. I was busy. Anyone busy on here but not making enough money? You can say me if that's you. I was very busy, just not making enough money. So I didn't have time to create my own products from scratch. I didn't want complicated tech. I had no idea what online business was. And I literally almost gave up. When I say gave up, I don't even know till today. I don't even know what that means, because how do you give up when you've got nothing left to give? That's why I found myself. I was extremely depressed. And then I discovered digital and affiliate marketing. When I discovered digital and affiliate marketing, I had no experience. I wasn't even on a social media platform. I was just on Facebook a little bit and Instagram a little bit, but I was barely posting because I was too depressed to post. And I was only on there for pleasure, right? Just showing what we do, what we would do, like we all share. We all are on social media. How much time are you spending on social media? Let me know in the comments there. You're already spending on time on social media. So don't even tell me that you're not a social media person. You are spending time. You might be just looking at people's content. You're spending time on social media. I'm just going to show you today how you can make money from it, right? So since I discovered digital and affiliate marketing, our life has changed completely. I have spent my dreams turned into reality. I see my house is not there. I had a picture of my house there. I'm not sure where that is. Let me go a little bit. You can see that house. I'm not sharing this to brag, by the way. The only reason I'm sharing this with you is maybe there's someone on here that's got that dream too. Maybe you also want just a nice house. I didn't want a mansion. I just wanted to live in a good neighborhood, wanted a nice house. I don't know why. That's just me. I wanted to spend time with family. That was most important to me. I did not want to go through life surviving. I wanted to live life being present with my family, my kids, my children, my husband, and live in a good neighborhood. That's all I basically wanted. Within 6 months of starting my online business, I already made my first South African million rand. In 7 months, I made $100,000. It's been 19 months in my online business, and I've made far over 5 million South African rand. That's about, I don't know, it's around $230,000. Working a couple of hours a day from home, a stay-at-home mom, getting to do life the way I want to do it. Now, if that sounds too good to be true, hang on. We're going to explain why. Because let me tell you, that phone that you are holding right now, probably watching this webinar, or maybe that laptop, sometime in the history, that sounded too good to be true, right? Did you ever think that we would get our groceries delivered to our door? Did you ever think that we would do online shopping? No, you never thought it. But it sounded too good to be true, right? Because you don't understand it. It's just because I didn't understand digital marketing that I thought this was too good to be true myself until I started. I was tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I really just needed a way to earn more income. And while everyone was thinking this was too good to be true, I took the chance, and this is where I ended up. So I'm so excited for you here tonight, because I know how I felt when I attended a webinar like this. Okay, so excited because I know that you are here for a reason. And why most people struggle to make money online, it's because they are told to start from scratch. A lot of people go and they make the same mistake I did. Go YouTube, go Google, try to do it all on their own, right? They're thinking they have to market to friends and family. They are thinking this is some kind of scheme. They are wasting time learning tech instead of just earning, right? They don't have a proven plan. They don't have a support system. That's where I was. I needed someone to show me the way. I knew I needed money. You know you need money, because it's not about the money that you want. It's about the life you want. You want to stop stressing. That's probably number one on your list. Or maybe you just want to get rid of debt. Maybe you want to get your pension. I don't know what your dreams and goals are. All I do know is you need a plan to get there, just like I needed a plan to get there. And that's what I'm going to show you today. So here are 5 signs that you are ready. And let me know in the comments if any of these are talking to you. Just say yes if any of these talking to you. You're tired of watching others do it while you stay stuck. You're tired of watching other people living the life that you want while you're the one only surviving. You're willing to work. You just don't want to waste time. You don't want to put effort or money into something that might work. You want to make money, but you also want the freedom. You don't want to be stuck 9 to 5 again in a second job that is draining you. Yes, you make a lot of money, but it's draining you. You don't want that. And you don't want to do this alone. You want to be able to ask questions. You want to be able to learn from the best. You want to be able to know what works and be guided. You're scared, but you're more scared of staying where you are. So you are willing to change, right? I just want to financially breathe. Exactly, Avril. You're in the right place. So here's what you're going to learn tonight. You're going to learn how to start your digital business from scratch. Now, if business is a big word to you, do not worry. I was not looking to start an empire when I started this. just wanted to make an extra $1,000 a month, which is 20,000 in my currency. You are going to see the exact system that's helping people, beginners, start earning online, and how to use AI to create content that actually sells for you. It's not the icky AI that you are thinking in your head right now. We are just using tools that are making life so much easier. And I'm going to show you a live demo of how that works. And you're going to learn, you're going to see how to skip the fluff and focus on what actually works. Okay? Because I know that there's a lot of noise out there. So I want you to imagine this in 30 days. I want you to imagine that you have a business, you have your business live and it's ready to sell. You know exactly how to market without chasing people. You're not bothering friends and family. You've got the system working for you 24/7. You've made your first sales and you have momentum. I want you to imagine that you are seeing a clear path to making $1,000 or $5,000 or $10,000 months online. Now, a lot of you are South African dollars. This is why you can earn from across the globe, because we all do it in dollars, which is amazing. Doesn't matter where you are, right? But I want you to imagine in 30 days having a completely different life. Let me know in the comments, what does that look like for you? Let me just know, just 1 or 2 words. What does it look like for you? Does it look like freedom? Does it look like breathing? Someone said, yeah, like financially breathing, peace, heaven, a dream come true, right? Having a clear path, debt free. And you know what? When you're debt free, how are you going to feel when you're debt free? I want you to imagine that. Depending on how much debt you have, it might not happen in 30 days, but imagine having in 30 days, you're already having debt paid off because there's a system working online for you, right? I never in a million years thought that I would become debt free at 42, having to buy my stuff cash. I would have never ever thought it. Just FYI, I had someone comment on my comment on one of my content yesterday, and they said, if you're making so much money, you should be driving a Ferrari and what. I'm like, I would rather be debt free. I'd rather pay my stuff cash now than getting myself into debt. I don't want to look rich. I want to be rich, right? And I'm sure you're here for the right reason too. So this is just a screenshot from Nicola. She's one of my students. She's in my program as well. She's got multiple income streams already. This is a message she put on from Thailand. She and her fiance is in Thailand at the moment. And she's just saying there, the past few days have been a dream come true. First of all, thank you, Jesus, for this opportunity to change lives and my own. I ended July with over $12,000. It still blows my mind. I want to let you know that this lady here was so scared to put her face on social media. Her fiance next to her was my first customer that made his first South African million rand. She was seeing his success online. He's already reached 6 figures in dollars. And she was still scared to show up. What she would tell you now is she would tell you, just get started, because she was so scared, and look at the life they're living right now. And this was on top of their bucket list. This is what they wanted to do. They wanted to travel the world while they were making money. And this is what she's saying. How can this even be real, right? And then we've got Zanelli in here. She said her husband's overseas because he went overseas to be able to earn income. And she said, I never thought I'd say $9,200 in 1 month, right? She out-earned her husband. She's saying the same man who's been working 18-hour days, 9 months out of the year away from us. I am going to ask her to come and share her story so you can actually see it live. Sanelli, are you on here? I'm going to stop sharing my screen quickly. I want you to just come and just tell your story a little bit so that they can hear it too.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Lizelle. So for those who don't know me, my name is Anel. I'm just a normal mom. I live in Cape Town in the Western Cape. I have 2 little kids, and my husband is an H2A worker. He actually went away because we were so far drowning in debt. I'm not kidding you. I'm not going to soap it. And I was already working 12-hour days, and I couldn't even keep him here. My heart was breaking, and we were forced for other decisions and to start making a different income. He went away, and I don't know what to do else. I was missing out moments with my kids. I kissed my babies goodbye in the morning, and in the evening, I feel like so emotional today. I'm so sorry. And it is because I'm sick. And then I had to kiss them goodnight in the evening because I didn't have time for them. I was always working. I was sitting them in a camping cot on a Sunday to just buy bread and milk for the next week. I'm sorry. And I couldn't do it anymore. So I started searching for ways. Actually, I started searching for new jobs. And I did the TEFL courses. I did the Herbalife. I did Tupperware. And nothing seemed ever enough. I was drowning in guilt. I was drowning in financials. And I knew something had to change. I prayed so hard for something, just a door to open in financial freedom side. I was willing to work hard. And then I found this done for you system. I was skeptic. I was scared as hell. I didn't have the money. Hear my heart today. I sold my couches in my house. I said to my husband, I'm scared of failure and I'm scared of judgment. He said to me, if you're not going to take a chance, you'll never know. We already here. So what do we have to lose? I sold the couches and I ran promotions because I started a salon 5 years ago, thinking that I'm going to have more time and more money. Ended up spending more because I had staff, stock, and inventory. And I literally bought the course that this stranger online was selling, hoping that this would be it, hoping. And in my first 3 weeks, I made my money back and I was in total awe. I was doing lashes still and I flew up berserk. And just for June month, I kicked my husband's bum under his ass because he's working for 18-hour days, 7 days a week in America and South Dakota. And I just earned from my phone by working around mom life from my phone, flexible 2 hours a day, bath time, dinner time. I'm multitasking. We were on a guest speaker time. I was feeding the kids. I'm like, yes, I'm guilty, but that's how I do life. So, you guys, if you think this is too good to be true, or if you can't do it, you are maybe too young, you don't know tech. I'm not tech savvy. Hell, I'm not. So everything is worked out for you. You can just start and play. Don't sit there and wonder because you have 4 months left till December. How precious is your time with your family? Because tomorrow is not guaranteed, but what you have is today. And are you willing to stay stuck because you can't afford it, but you can afford a new phone, you can afford this and that, that is most important to you? Find the will, find it inside of yourself to be brave enough and take the next step and see how completely 180 turn your life change. So that's all from me. Bless, guys.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Oh, you want to make me cry. I'm just so proud of her. I'm so proud of her because she was really, really struggling with self-belief. And I'm just so proud of you, Zanel. What an amazing story you have. Thank you so much for sharing. All right, so let's carry on. You probably want to know now how, who, what, where, when. Okay, so I don't know what your goals are. Okay, maybe your goals are, I saw some of you said you want to be debt free. Some of you maybe want to buy a new house or you want to not pay a mortgage on the house. Maybe you also want family time. Heck, man, maybe you want all three, right? I don't know what your goals and dreams are. What I do know is you're not going to get there without some help, right? Here's Margret. She had by the third or fourth day, she had her first sale. She was at an 8 to 5, and I actually messaged her on my community and I was like, hey, man, I saw you just had a first sale. And she was like, what? I'm still working my 9 to 5. I'm at work. I didn't even see it. She was just so ecstatic. Candace, she made money while she slept, while after having a night out. And she says here, partying till morning isn't my norm anymore, but I could do it because I don't have to wake up to an alarm clock and rush to a soul-sucking job anymore. The work week used to drain me for less money. Now I work less, make more, and actually enjoy my life. But what excites me most isn't just my own results. It's knowing that those who stepped into this opportunity now have the chance to create more freedom too. You'll see we are such a completely different community. We are all about changing lives because we all have, most of us have the same goals. It's not just about money and being rich and just, it's about family time. It's about having that freedom that we've been looking for. So a lot of you might not know what digital marketing is. Can you just put a 1 in the comments for me if you do not know? If you're not clear on what digital marketing is, just a 1 in the comments. I'm just curious, or do you all know? I know it's not so unfamiliar like it used to anymore, but I'm going to explain it to you. Okay, so there's a few ones. Okay, so it's basically online shopping. Okay, digital marketing is just marketing digitally. Like the old-fashioned way of doing digital marketing is you would have a business, you would have a product or a service, and you would do newspaper ads, or you would do mostly newspaper ads, which you would pay a lot of money for, or poll ads or something. You would spend a lot of money on marketing. Digital marketing is we still have a product or a service, but now we're marketing it digitally. This is why you'll see in this that I'm going to explain to you tonight. It's all about building your own brand. It's about building your own products. It's about, we're giving you a very clear way to get started. But at the end of the day, you can make money with anything that you're passionate about, right? But this is online shopping. Think about the last thing you shopped online. A digital product is like a ebook, or it is like maybe a guide, In our case, it is a course. I mean, you can go online now, go and enroll in a university course, which also has digital marketing, by the way. But you're going to spend a lot of time, you're going to learn a lot, but you're not going to make money with it. What we teach is how you can make money while you are learning how this all works, right? So what you basically do is you post. This is the recipe. You post, people click, they buy, and you get paid. Digital marketing is not for the fancy people anymore, the people that are very techy. This is a real way that normal people like us are making money online, just by learning how to talk about value. Think about a nice movie that you watched. You don't think twice to tell your sister, your mom, your friend about, oh my goodness, you need to go watch that movie, right? That's all we're doing. We're just sharing what we found, okay? So the digital economy is booming. 5.3 billion people are using social media, right? 82% of buyers say social media influences their purchasing decisions. And it does. Because if you don't see it in social media, you're probably not going to buy it, right? We even do it with people that we meet. What do? We go check their Facebook profile or their Instagram profile to learn more about this person, right? If you're not on social media, people aren't going to buy from you. Okay. The e-learning market alone is projected to hit 500 plus billion by 2027. It's just going up. So if you're thinking this is just some thing that's only going to work for the next couple of months or so, you are wrong. It's predicted to grow even more. Even more and more people are losing their jobs because companies are now, especially since COVID, they know that they don't have to have a physical location anymore to have their people. They can actually work from anywhere, right? So why most people stay stuck is they are scared of scams. So they miss this opportunity. They're scared to show up because they think they need to show their face on social media to be able to make money. They do not have an idea what to post. They are thinking that they need to be techie, that they need to be perfect, or they need to have some kind of degree or be experienced. And most do not know where to start. I didn't know where to get started. I needed a clear plan. So here's what I'm going to show you what it is that you need. This is the basic framework of what you need to make money online. You need a digital product, and specifically a high ticket digital product. A low ticket digital product is something that is like $27 or there. I mean, you're going to have to sell a lot to be able to make a lot of money. You want rather something that gives high value, something that transforms someone's life, because then it is a high ticket product because you can charge a lot for it because of the transformation people experience with it. So you want a digital product so that you don't have to keep stock. You don't have to appoint people. You can do it 100% online, and it's something that actually changes people's lives, right? You need an automated system because when people buy from you, you need to host your product somewhere on a platform. Think about Takealot, think about Amazon, think about all these places that you're ordering online from. When you go to that online shop and you order, there's an automated system working in the background. Think about it quickly. When you ordered something online, did you get on the phone with anyone when you placed an order? Let me know in the comments. Did you get on the phone with anyone? Did anyone try and convince you to buy? No, it just happened, right? You decided to buy because you've seen it on social media before. You might not realize it, but subconsciously, those people have been advertising online or showing up online, and there's an automated system working in the background, right? And you need a discovery method. So when you have a digital product and you have an automated system, the only physical work that you put in is just letting people discover your automated system so that they can get your digital product. Okay, so there's an example of a digital product. It's maybe a course online that someone purchases. The system is they go and they purchase. This system does the following up for you. The system does the transactions for you. It's like having a sales team. And they find you through social media, right? So let's talk about the system a little bit. You get a done for you system. Again, I'm helping you to get started as soon as possible, right? You resell high value digital training. You follow a step-by-step strategy and you earn 90 to 100% profit, which is commission that you earn. You're selling something that's already working. Here's the mistake a lot of people make. They try and create something for themselves without knowing anything. They take all the effort, all the time, waste a lot of money to create their own digital product because they hear digital marketing is their thing now. So they create their own thing, but then that product doesn't sell because the product's not profitable and they don't know how to market the product, right? So we give you the shortcut and you just sell something that's already working, right? So this is how it works. You probably got on this webinar tonight because you went to someone's website and you entered your email and your first name, right? That's how you got. You got into someone's email system. Now that email sent, you got an email that invited you to the webinar, okay? But even before you got to the webinar, you probably got to their website and it could have looked something like this. And you could have chosen to put in your details and purchase, right? But a lot of people, only 3% of people who go to an online store for the very first time purchases. What happens to the rest of the people? What happens to only the rest of the 3%? What we have is we have a system working online for us 24/7. You will keep on getting emails, keep on being reminded. The system we have all works together to keeps on nurturing those leads coming in. And then we call it a buyer's journey that people at the end of the day decide to buy. This is something that has been set up already for you that you don't even have to touch. It already works online for you 24/7. Now, how do people find you? Through social media. Remember I said digital product, automated system? This is the only thing you do to keep this going. This is why I said this is not a button you press and money falls out. If you have 2 hours a day, you can completely do this, right? 2 hours, you're going to create content, 30 to 45 minutes. I've actually sliced it in half because the system we have, you get content already done for you, right? So you're going to spend some time in getting your content ready because you need to post every time, 3 times a day. You're going to do 30 minutes of what I call a visibility boost. This is where you are posting in like Facebook groups or online, getting back to people that want more information. You are posting because you want to become visible because no one knows about your offer yet, right? You're going to take 15 minutes to respond to what we call a CTA, which is a call to action. As you are posting your content, people are going to want more information. That's the time you spend on getting back to them. What are you going to do? You're just going to show them to your automated system. And you're going to take 30 minutes and continue with your training and inside the community. You'll never stop learning, right? So if you have 2 hours a day, put 2 in the comments there for me. 2 hours a day is a Netflix movie, right? That's a Netflix movie. If you can be consistent with 2 hours a day, you can do this, right? So what makes digital magnetic system different? This is the system that we talk about tonight. What makes this different than any other program or course or digital thing out there is we don't just give you the education, we give you the tools and we give you the transformation, right? A lot of courses out there is you can purchase it, great stuff, you can get the education, great stuff, but now how do you implement it, right? We help you build confidence, not just content. A lot of people aren't even confident when they start creating. I mean, it's like, I'm telling you today, start posting tomorrow. You're like, oh my word, what am I going to post, right? So we help you build the confidence. We help you build the content. We teach sales psychology, not just one size fits all posts that don't convert, right? You do not need to show your face. Well, unless you want to, right? The coaching is included. You get a coach. Isn't it better to learn from someone that already made multiple 6 figures online than trying to figure it out on your own? I don't know about you, but that shortcut my process completely. But a lot of people ask me, what's my secret to success? It's because I plugged into something that was already working and I had a coach helping me through it, right? You get a secret sales weapon. That's the AI bot, where literally you ask it to create content for you. It creates your content for you. AI helps you so much. And still people ask, how can you do this in 2 hours a day? Because of AI. And it's not even something that you have to figure out. It's something that's already been set up for you. The tech is set up for you. Your complete system gets set up for you. You get multiple income streams, not just one, multiple. And you learn how to build your brand. This is not buying a course to resell a course. You learn to build your own brand. You even learn how to create your own digital products and you get everything to do that, right? So a couple of questions I want to ask, I'll open up for questions soon, isn't the market saturated? I hope you saw it's not, because the trend is just moving upwards. The digital education market is growing at a rapid pace, right? Is this a scam? Obviously not, because you get a real digital product. You get an entire course that teaches you how it works. But you don't have to go through the entire course before you make money, right? You implement as you go and everything's already set up, content's already done for you. So you can literally start learning and earning at the exact same time. We give you content, a 30-day map that's already given. Day one, post this. Day 2, post this. And it's great for faceless. And the AI bot helps you not to sound like everybody else. Do you have to show your face? Absolutely not. Will you have support? Yep, you have, right? You've got a community. Every Monday we get on a call. Your content gets audited if you want your content to be audited. We talk about algorithm changes, if everything changed, whatever it is that you need support with, we support with you on a Monday. We've got weekly calls running during the week, newbie calls, tech support calls. We've got guest speakers. We just got off a guest speaker call where a guest speaker was speaking in the community. Depending on which one you get started off with, there's amazing coaching waiting for you. Larushka is one of, I call her like a mover and shaker in the background. She's made over $2,000 in 6 weeks without showing her face. She started her faceless account on the 16th of June. And that's how much she made. This goes to show it's strategy. It's not being perfect online. It's just it's strategy. And if you can follow it, you can do this, right? Let's talk about the product a little bit. Okay, this is the product. So this is what we call the Digital Magnetic System Pro, the DMS Pro. This is for people that are ready to go all in. They're ready to scale beyond $10,000 months. We've got a lot of digital marketers that have bought programs somewhere else, but they are ready to scale. They are ready to take their business to the next level. There are many people that started that has seen great results because they started on the DMS Pro. Because this gives you a fully done for you business setup. You do not even buy your own email address or your own domain. We do all of that at the back end for you. We set up everything for you. You get resale rights to the entire two programs, the starter and the pro. You get 90% affiliate commission on that. The reason it's affiliate is because a lot of people and a lot of countries do not have their own payment gateways like PayPal. And with an affiliate program, you get commission paid weekly into your bank account. So you do not have to have your own payment gateway. You get 12 exclusive PLR products. PLR products is private label right products. You can sell it for 100% profit. You can rebrand and rename it as your own. What did I say? We teach you how to build your own brand here, right? You get a 30-day content strategy plan. You get faceless marketing strategy. You get weekly group support. You get pod coaching. This is a 12 months group coaching program, which normal other people pay $97 a month for. You get it for free in the Digital Magnetic Pro, where you get inside a group where you learn, you learn from your coach, you grow with your coach and your peers, 8 to 10 people in that group. That is the fastest way that you can grow. Because let me tell you, what would change in your life if you can get in a room with 6 and 7 figure earners that's going to tell you the shortcuts of what not to do and what to do? Do you think you can learn from people that's already gone before you and made a lot of money? Do you think you can learn faster having them in a room without having to just be in a community where you feel like just a number? Yes, in the comments. Do you think you can learn? Yep, success leaves clues, right? You learn how to create your own digital products in the DMS Pro. You even get the templates. I had people join today just for that because they want to create their own digital products, right? You get the magnetic sales formula. This magnetic sales formula course I created before I launched DMS. The reason I created that was I saw a lot of people were struggling in the digital marketing space. Some were having success and some weren't. And I did hundreds of one-on-ones. And later on I decided, well, I'm going to burn myself if I keep doing this. Let me create a course, and just because my customers were seeing success, and I just created a course, and then everyone wanted the course and everyone was starting to see results. Even people that's been in digital marketing for months that weren't seeing results. And then the magnetic sales formula just took, and then I just did what the customers wanted because they wanted to take away the tech setup as well, and they wanted proper coaching. And we just decided, let me do a DMS course and have it all in one. So you are set up to have so much success, and you get certified on here. The total value of this is far over $6,000. You get it for $11.97, right? Once off, and a once-off $67 activation fee. That activation fee includes a professional email, professional domain, your entire setup, your funnels. In the DMS Pro, you get 14 income streams. So you get funnels already done for you inside there. You don't have to even start from scratch. So that you get a pro content vault, fresh content every month that comes in. Content that you didn't have to create. We have a designer that's paid for this. She creates content every month for the pro members. And you get the secret sales weapon that creates the content for you, right? There's your 10 PLR products that you get. You get 2 courses inside of that as well. A lot of people can't start on the pro, right? So there's a starter option as well. If you want to get started with the starter, it's got a fully done for you. Again, everything gets set up for you. You get resale rights to the starter, 5 exclusive PLR products. So you get 6 income streams with this one. 30-day content strategy plan, faceless marketing strategy, weekly group support. You get a roadmap how to make $5,000 a month online. You will surely know who's your perfect customer online because you get that masterclass. You get that magnetic sales formula, which is the secret sauce here. And this total value is far over $2,500. That is, you get it for $497 plus that one-time $67 activation fee. You get 6 PLR products that you can resell, rebrand as your own, right? And you get the secret sales weapon. This is going to be your new best friend. Let me know in the comments there, would you like a live demo? Would you like to see how the secret sales weapon works? Just yes. The 6 income streams are PLR products, right? It's products that teach you all about marketing. They are different. It's how to grow and monetize your email list. It's how to go viral on Instagram. There's different types of PLR products. Okay, so let me give you a quick demo of how the secret sales weapon works. A lot of people want to buy this on its own, but we don't really sell this on its own. Let me just find it. There we go. So there's the secret sales weapon. Let me go to her. There we go. Okay, she works out everything for you. She motivates you. She can even give you scripture if you're a believer. She gives it to you every day. She will work out. If you tell her, I want to make $1,000 a month online, she's going to work it out for you how to get to that. So let me just grab it over here. So when you start with her, she's going to ask you a couple of questions because remember, you want to sound like you online. We don't do it. The copy and paste method we do is we copy and paste. You copy the system, you copy what works, the strategy that works, but it sounds like you. Because that's why a lot of people are not successful online. They're copying something and they're talking like everyone else. That's not going to work. So we do it with the secret sales weapon. Let me just find her again. I've got a lot of screens in my way. Okay, so when you first start with her, you need to type in onboarding. We teach you that inside. She's going to ask you a couple of questions because she needs now to find out who are you? Who are you helping online? What are you selling? She even asks you how much you want to make. So she's going to ask a couple of questions. Now, what I did there was I copied my answers already. So just to save time. And when my internet is not this slow, it's going to come up. She's going to ask, who am I there for? There we go. Welcome, boss. I'm your secret sales weapon, your personal AI sales coach, content creator, and confidence booster all rolled into one. I'm here to help you sell your offers with confidence, create scroll-stopping content, close more deals. Doesn't matter what you sell. I have a lot of people in here that sell other programs and sell other digital products. They just don't know how to monetize it. They don't know how to make more money with it, right? So she teaches you that. But she says here, let's first personalize your experience. So she's asking me, what do you sell? Who's your ideal client? What platform are you mostly active on? And what's your monthly income or sales goal? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste all my answers in here. So I say to her, I want to make $10,000 a month. My perfect customer is a mom that's tired of living paycheck to paycheck. She wants to make her own money, but she also wants to be at home with her kids, right? That's my perfect customer. So now she says, oh, okay, great. So you've got an amazing offer. She says, she just repeats to make sure she's got all the right information. Okay. So she's already giving me a lot of content ideas, like you can see over there. And she's already giving me scripts. Okay. So now she says, say I'm ready for today to get your daily sales checklist. She's also going to ask, if you want daily motivation, just ask me that. So I'm going to say, I'm ready for today. Okay. So I'm going to paste that in here. Right. And then she says, okay, this is what you do. Then again, this is the strategy you have to follow every day. This is the 6-figure strategy. Okay. Post 3 times a day, post 5 stories, engage in comments and DMs, learn and grow. Okay. That's what you need to do. So now she's going to help you. Okay. So I'm going to say, create my content for today. Remember, she's got all my information already. She's got a multi 6-figure strategy in her brain. Like anyone can go to ChatGPT and ask, create content for me. ChatGPT is going to give you generic content that's not going to convert, but she gives you content that converts, right? Look at that. She gives me a real idea. If you're working 9 to 5 and still stressed about money, listen up. Then she gives you faceless ideas, right? What you can do, what can you put in the B-roll, sipping your coffee, scrolling your phone, whatever, right? And a caption. I used to think making money online meant hustling 24/7, learning 100 tools or becoming an expert in anything. Then I found a system that made it simple. Digital products done for me, funnel already built, coaching and AI tools included. She gives you ideas on feed. What can you post? 3 reasons why most people stay broke, even if they want to change. Oh, this is a powerful one. I think I'm going to use that one. That's good. But anyway, she creates content for you, right? She can even create a whole calendar for you. She can create a 30-day calendar for you. But inside the program, you get a 30-day calendar. And all you do is you copy the content for the day, put it in your secret sales weapon and say, create content for me according to this. And you've got a clear plan that you can immediately start off with. Does that sound exciting? Exciting, right? So I'm going to open up for questions. And we moved quite quickly through it. If you have any questions, there is a raise hand bar at the bottom of your screen. Just toggle with your mouse over it or with your cursor and just click on raise hand. And then I'm going to answer. There's one here. What's the high ticket products that's being sold? Actually making the real money. How does it work with tax and SARS? Okay, love that question, Telena. So the high ticket product is the business in a box. I call it a business in a box. I can't call it a course because it's not just a course. If it was a course, I can give it to you, you can download it, and you can go do it in your own time. But I give you the system as well. So you get the system, you get the tools, you get the content, you get everything. So it's a business in a box that you get the resale rights to. So you got your business in a box, right? This is why traditionally people would buy a franchise. Why would they buy a franchise? Because the business model is already working. It's going to save them time and money. This is why this business box, it saves you time and money. So as you are building your business, you get the resale rights so that you can give other people the opportunity to build theirs as well, right? So you get the resale rights, you get 90% affiliate commission on that. That's high ticket. Imagine making over $1,000 a day. Imagine that, right? That's a high ticket product. With SARS and tax, what that means is no one takes your money. So you need to put money aside every month. And then once a year, when you have to declare your tax, you just declare it. Okay. And you have to pay your income tax because we all have to do that, right? Thank you. Honestly, feel so much better now. I unfortunately have to leave right now. No problem. You have load shedding? Oh my goodness. I haven't had load shedding in a while. That's South Africa, guys. The PL Pro product does a course show how to brand it and where to sell it on. Yes, it does. Rizan, I actually just did an updated training. I'm going to do it on Monday. In our Monday calls, I do a short training and then we go into content audits. On Monday, I'm going to do a fresh training on exactly how to sell your PLR products online. It is inside your program. We show you how to rebrand it. There's weekly live tech calls. If you much rather prefer to get on a live with someone and say, okay, show me exactly this and this, you've got that. But it's also inside your program. It shows you step by step how to rebrand it, gives you ideas. And on Monday, I'm going to show you how to sell that too. Okay. No VAT applicable unless you are registered for VAT. You can start. When I started, I didn't even register the business. I registered it when I started making big money. That's when I started registering. Okay. Do you also get a domain? Yes. In the $67 activation fee, it includes your domain. Now, for those of you who don't know, just to buy a domain and an email is already $67 or over $67. You get that included in here. Your $67 activation fee, you get a new email. It's already included if you take it or not. You can use your same domain if you already have a domain, but it includes an email, it includes a domain, it includes your entire setup done for you. It includes your funnels, everything. Okay, super excited. I'm excited for you, Rizan. Can you help offering student-friendly prizes? What does that mean? I'm not sure what that means. We do have payment plans on the website, if that is what you mean. I don't know. And do the course learn us more about email marketing? Yes, it does. It does. There's actually a PLR product that teaches you about email marketing. But let me show you a glimpse of what you get. Let me show you this. The best, if you want to get going as like, man, you want to fly high from the beginning, you want to be in the DMS Pro, because look at what you're getting. You're getting email marketing. You're getting a whole section on email marketing that shows you exactly how to make money through your emails. I'm actually inside our community. This is our community, right? Inside our community, we do like a 90-day run, okay? We are busy with a reboot run. So to make sure that you end this year in an amazing way financially, right? And emotionally. But every day I do a video, and we did a story challenge now on what story to post every day on your stories. Next week, my community doesn't even know it yet. Next week, I'm going to focus on email marketing. I'm focusing on making money through your emails. That's what I'm doing next week. I haven't even said it to them yet, but it was just so on point you asking now. Okay, let me see, what else? Okay, 2 ways to get started. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to go back to the person that invited you here, okay? They've got an amazing link that they want to share with you. You can let them know to send you the direct link. If you want to get started on the starter or the pro, ask for the link. You're going to get a link to their sales page, and you can just get started. Let me tell you, there isn't a best time to get started than now, because we're in August already. I don't know about you, but I want to make a lot of money before December, because I want to go on a holiday December. I do not want people to stress in December. My community doesn't even know what I've got planned for them, because I'm helping them to get set up so that they can have an amazing, amazing December. Because let me tell you, last year, I lost my main social media account, right? And when you lose a social media account just before the end of the year, that is not a good thing for you. Luckily, I knew about email marketing and I knew how to monetize, right? And I'm going to teach my community how to do that. It's all about just getting that freedom that we all wanted. I know that you know of someone that would love to know how to make money from home. So it's amazing. What's the difference between the starter and the pro? The starter has got a lot in. You can make $5,000 a month. That's what you get a blueprint of how to make $5,000 a month. You are part of the coaching on a Monday. The pro has got 14 income streams. The pro teaches you how to scale beyond $10,000 months. The pro, you get access to pod coaching, where you get in that small group of 8 to 10 people. You get a coach that guides you on every second week. There's a coach with 8 to 10 people. It's the same people, so you grow with them. Okay. So we just keep an eye out for you, and we coach you a little bit more intensive, if that makes sense. You get guest speakers, 6 and 7 figure coaches that teach you, train you on shortcuts and how to get there. And you get funnels for all those income streams. A lot of people get confused when they're like, okay, income streams, how many income streams? They get confused. In the DMS Pro, we focus on how we brand you and how you can have multiple income streams working for you online. I only speak about one income stream. I only talk about DMS. I only talk about that in my content. My content, everything. But in my automation, I sell a lot of other stuff. And that's where I make a lot of money. I've made a lot of money selling it. So people always think it's just one, but there's a process. So that's what you get taught in the DMS Pro. All right. What payment gateways do you need to link? Yeah, that's a good question, and I want to answer that. I know Zanali answered it, but that's the reason the DMS is affiliate. I wanted to just make it MRR, which is Master Resale Rights, but Master Resale Rights has been banned or is about to be banned in some countries, and a lot of people do not have PayPal. Us in South Africa, we've got neighboring countries like Namibia, and I know in Mauritius, close to Mauritius, there's also countries that don't have PayPal. This is why it's affiliate, so that you don't need to open up your own Stripe account. You do not need to open up your own PayPal. You can immediately start now, and your commissions are going to be paid into your bank account every week. Okay. Yeah, how many months for the pro? Yeah, 3 months. So all you need to do is this is how you get started tomorrow. Get back to the person that invited you here. You got an email from someone with the link to this webinar. Just go and reply to that email, ask them for the link to purchase, and get started. And come and join us in the community. I love a Friday. Tomorrow is Friday. And the reason I love a Friday is I started my online business on a Friday. You want to be set up. Do not wait until Monday to get your system set up. When you start today, your system is going to be set up for you, right? It's slower over the weekend, so you want to start now. You want to go through a couple of the videos. Imagine starting on Monday, posting your content, and already know what you're supposed to do, and just start doing it. Because here's the thing. It's fine to have the education, but the sooner you start, that's when you can start expecting results, right? Yeah. Okay, so everyone's answering quickly for me. Yay, thank you, thank you. All right, so if there's no more questions, I'm going to sign off. You'll get a recording of this. get as soon as possible back to the person that invited you here. Okay, just get back to that email, get started, and then come and introduce you inside the community. We are so excited to welcome you. All right, thank you for joining, everybody. Have an awesome day.